and welcome. We are going to be doing something a little different this time. We did a Telltale stream before, which was great fun, but was kind of missing that real kind of gameplay aspect of it. So what I'm going to be playing is Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Right, we're just going to jump straight in. I love Deus Ex, like really, really, really wicked games. And what we're going to do, we're just going to... I don't even know where to begin. So what we'll do is we're just going to quickly... I'm just going to show you this thing, which is one of the trailers for it.
How did we get here?
Technology is advancing at a phenomenal rate. Artificial eyes to cybernetic limbs.
The promise of a better future.
We now have the choice to free ourselves from any kind of limitation.
Strength, power, speed. Now I focus on what really matters.
Have these augmentations really been tested?
There are people who say that what is happening is unnatural, that we're playing God. But people were scared of electricity, and where would the world be without
What
that?
happens if this technology falls into the wrong hands?
Diseases or viruses that could wipe out the human race.
Scenes of terror are being witnessed worldwide.
What kind of madness has gripped the mechanically augmented people? 9 million deaths confirmed and counting.
This is an attack on humanity and the universal values that we share.
These people were hacked. They had no control.
What is the appropriate response? And can we actually protect ourselves from this happening again?
I have no idea what happened. I would never...
You tried to kill me. At what point will governments consider the idea of segregation for all our sakes?
We can be politically correct, or we can be foolish, but it's going to get worse and worse.
The Czech Republic adds its voice to a growing list of countries calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens.
No
Reports
choice.
of severe shortages of the drug neurophazine required to inhibit the rejection of augmentations.
And we will fight for our God-given rights to defend our will.
In a sign of growing anti-augmentation sentiment, thousands are.
It doesn't matter how many idiots you get out there on the street. We will not relinquish our limbs. Do you understand?
What is happening on this planet is a mass fear-mongering, and the mainstream media pushing this narrative.
The officer suffered severe facial injury.
Incident after incident after
You need
incident.
to be afraid, because they are coming for you.
We will not be made slaves to corporations. We will rise up.
To them, we are the enemy.
You've seen what your kind are doing?
My kind? You sound just like them.
We've come to a tipping point. You can't live like this anymore.
This violence is completely out of control.
The world is being paid for this corporate militants.
What do they have planned for us? Why are they building concentration camps? What's going on out there?
Reports of multiple fatalities. Only one way to deal with these bloodthirsty fanatics.
A lot of people died. Now you want to take away our freedom? You will pay for it in blood.
Multiple detonations looks like car
The
bombs.
Augmented Rights Coalition denies responsibility.
The Segregation Act has been passed into law, effective immediately.
Augmented persons are being asked to move to safe and secure segregated districts.
I don't want them to take me.
We are still your neighbors, your brothers, your sisters, your lovers. We lost everything. Our dreams, our innocence. Where are you taking her? Where are you taking her? Our humanity.
Okay, so that was the Mechanical Apartheid trailer, which was like a promo thing. For those of you who played Deus Ex Human Revolution, this is set 2 years after, you probably know this already, but this is set 2 years after the events of Human Revolution. So what happened was this sort of a billionaire, oh god, I don't know which person to begin with really, this man, Hugh Darrow, he created a biochip. He pioneered mechanical enhancement in human beings. He created the technology, and there were all kinds of ethical shiza going on with it. And to cut a long story short, he fucked with the chip and ended up people went crazy, they went mad, they went all over the place and started killing each other in something that became the Org incident. And so what we'll do, I'll explain it as it goes on, because you just probably want to just see the gameplay. So we're gonna play, and we're gonna... Oh, wait. Yes, there's a previously thing. There is a previously thing. This is a recap video. This will kind of explain quite a bit of it. I explained it very badly. Forgot this, we had this.
Advances in biotechnology were helping people improve their physical and mental abilities to an amazing degree. Provided, of course, they had enough money. A new breed of people was emerging, half human, half machine. And in Detroit, at least, not everyone was happy to see it. I'd just landed a job as head of security at Sarif Industries, a cutting-edge biotech firm. David Sarif himself handpicked me for the job, said he needed me to keep his people safe. My ex, Megan Reed, was one of them. Brilliant neuroscientist, Megan had found a way to make augmentation safe and affordable for everyone. All she had to do was present her research to Congress. But the night before her big meeting, my security measures failed. A team of Black Op mercenary headquarters, massacring everyone in sight. 3 of the mercs were heavily augmented walking tanks. Their mission? Take out Megan and her team. I tried to stop them, but their leader tossed me through a plate glass wall. Last thing I heard as his bullets slammed into my brain was Megan's dying scream. I should have died with her. Only I didn't. High-end military-grade enhancements saved my life. The best augmentation Sarif's money could buy. It took me half a year to get a feel for her. Should have taken longer. But 6 months into my recovery, Sarif Industries was attacked again. This time, by a radical group of pro-human purists. Violent, militant, and fanatically opposed to human augmentation. They claimed to be members of Humanity Front, a non-profit organization that wanted the UN to limit biotechnology research. The thugs broke into Sarif's factory and found machinists working overtime on a top-secret military augment called the Typhoon. Sarif sent me to retrieve it. And when I did, I found one of the so-called purists next to it, wired with cerebral implants, trying to download its classified specs. Obviously, something more was going on. The AUG killed himself before I could question him. Sarif ordered me to dig deeper, so with the help of Frank Pritchard, Sarif's head of cybersecurity, I did. Turns out a second hacker had been controlling the AUG's actions from somewhere off-site. Pritchard and I tracked his signal to a secret FEMA internment camp in Detroit. The Black Op mercenaries were there. The same mercs who'd left me for dead 6 months before. Figured they'd try again when they saw me. It wasn't so easy for them this time. I took out the tank named Barrett. Even got him to give me a new lead. A penthouse apartment in China. Of course, we both knew it would be a trap in the end. Hengsha Island, China. Home to a city so crowded, they had to build a second city on top of it. Trying to find clues in Hengsha wouldn't be easy. Lucky for me, I wasn't alone. Farida Malik, Sarif Industries' ace pilot, had lived in Hengsha before. A good person to have on your side. She knew enough about the place to get me around. Malik dropped me in the lower city, close to the penthouse Barrett had told me about. Bell Tower Associates, a private security firm under contract to the Chinese government, had agents tossing the suite when I arrived. Just not for the reason I'd been expecting. Turns out the man who lived there was a criminal hacker named Van Bruggen. The same hacker who'd been remotely controlling the AUG in Sarif's factory. Van Bruggen's panicked decision to force the man to commit suicide had been a mistake. Now his mercenary partners were gunning for him, and I needed to find him before they did. Locating Van Bruggen meant playing nice with the Triads, Hengsha's organized crime lords. They had the hacker holed up inside a low-rent capsule hotel. By the time I found him, Van Bruggen had no qualms giving up the woman who hired him. Zhao Yunru, president of the Taiyang Medical Corporation. According to Van Bruggen, Zhao wanted to monopolize the augmentation industry and had hired Black Op mercenaries to destabilize her competition. Seraph Industries was at the top of her list. To prove this, I needed to get inside TYM and grab a surveillance hologram off a server. I suspected Van Bruggen was hiding something when he told me this, but nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. Megan wasn't dead. She and her 4 best researchers had been kidnapped, spirited away somewhere while their kidnappers made it look like they were dead. Desperate to learn more, I confronted Zhao in her penthouse. She claimed to be a pawn in a bigger plan, and hinted at a group so powerful it controlled global interests at a whim. Then she slipped into a panic room and hit the alarm, forcing me to make a very quick exit. I figured Zhao was lying, but part of her confession made sense. David Seraph had been worried about his people. So worried, he'd required all of them to have subdermal locator devices surgically implanted. The GPOs would have been broadcasting the day of the attack. But Zhao said a single call to Picus, the world's leader in global 24-hour satellite news, had turned those signals off. I needed to fly to Picus headquarters in Montreal if I wanted to learn more. Eliza Cassan, Picus Communications' First Lady of News. Malik thought I was reaching when I told her Eliza was involved in this. The world's most famous news anchor, working with a mercenary hit squad. But when I confronted Cassan in her office, she freely admitted to jamming Detroit's satellites the night Megan's team had been taken. Said she's just been following her commands. I suspected she wanted to say more. But Black Op mercenaries showed up looking to shut us both down. And just like that, the Eliza I'd been talking to disappeared. The Mercs were led by an augmented killer I'd crossed paths with twice before. Fedorova, a woman who'd made silence her best friend. She waited for me to track Eliza's transmission to a secret server room underneath the Picus complex, then jumped me from behind. A deadly fight ensued. I made sure she never moved silently again. With Fedorova down, and no one left to keep Eliza quiet, she reappeared. Turns out Picus's First Lady of News wasn't a lady at all. She was a sophisticated AI program, engineered to monitor data streams and control what people believed. Eliza told me the Mercs had brought in a Humanity Front doctor named Isaiah Sandoval to remove the scientist's implanted tracking devices while Detroit's satellites were down. She also told me to speak to David Seraph if I wanted to learn more. By the time Malik and I got back to Detroit, tensions between normal and augmented citizens had reached a flashpoint. Riots were breaking out in several cities. The UN was being urged to intervene. Seraph was trying hard to convince Hugh Darrow, the inventor-turned-philanthropist who'd once been a leading proponent of enhancement technologies, to help stop a possible regulatory vote. Seraph had a lot riding on Darrow. Megan's discovery would have given millions of people the chance to evolve beyond their normal human abilities, and at the same time catapulted Seraph Industries to the top of the Fortune 500. According to Seraph, Megan's kidnappers knew this, and didn't want people evolving unless they controlled how it was done. He called his enemies Illuminati, and urged me to keep searching. Determined to do so, I tracked down Sandoval via America's most outspoken opponent, Bill Taggart, Sandoval's boss and founder of Humanity Front. Sandoval admitted to operating on Megan's team when I confronted him, but said he hadn't removed their GPOs. He'd merely switched them to a different frequency. Pritchard was able to trace one of the signals to China. Malik and I immediately took off in pursuit. Unfortunately, the Illuminati were one step ahead. Ambushed. Shot out of the sky by Bell Tower Associates seconds after entering Hengsha's airspace. Malik's piloting skills saved me. After a tense and bitter struggle, I escaped into Lower Hengsha. The tracking signal I was following led straight to the Triads, or more specifically, to the augmented arm of Tong Si-hung, leader of a gang of augmentation harvesters. Tong said they'd taken the arm off a corpse, which Bell Tower had left at their door, meaning at least one of Seraph's scientists was dead. Maybe not the rest of them, though. Tong pointed me to a port used for human trafficking and helped me slip aboard a Bell Tower ship. It was sailing to Rifleman Bank Station, a military base in the South China Sea. Bell Tower was holding kidnapped civilians as prisoners there, and using them to perfect the Hyron Project, a human-computer interface that left most of its test subjects dead. My search for Megan would have ended then, if not for a mysterious ally named Quinn. In exchange for my help exposing Bell Tower, he slipped me aboard a second ship headed to Singapore, and an Illuminati-run biotech facility called Omega Ranch. 3 of Seraph's scientists were there, forced by their captors to create a technology capable of remotely shutting down augmented abilities. Thanks to an emergency recall notice issued by the World Health Organization, millions of people all over the world already had the biochip installed. With the help of the scientists, I tracked Megan to a private section of the ranch. There, I ran into Yaron Namir, the walking tank who'd put a bullet in my brain the first time we met. He'd teamed up with Zhao and was hoping to catch me off guard. Their little ambush didn't work. I found Megan in a suite belonging to Hugh Darrow, the billionaire philanthropist who'd Seraph had called on for help. Darrow had convinced her to go along with the biochip plan by promising to sabotage the tech. As she was explaining this, Darrow appeared in a global broadcast, telling the world that augmentations would be the death of mankind. Then he activated the biochips to prove his point. All over the world, augmented people flew into a killing frenzy. Darrow had betrayed everyone, and it was up to me to set things right. To do it, I had to reach Panchaea, a massive installation in the Arctic Ocean. As I raced through corridors built by an all-augmented workforce, I saw death and destruction firsthand. By the time I shut down Darrow's broadcast, I knew the damage he'd done. Still, humanity's future remained unclear. How would the world react to this sabotage? Would people ever regain their faith in augmentations again? What would be the Illuminati's next move? Only time could give us the answers.
So as you can see, me mentioning one event that happens at the very end that Hugh Darrow does is really not a good explanation. So I hope that that kind of explained a lot of what happened. I wish I could live stream the first game, the game that came before this, Human Revolution, but unfortunately my disk drive on my PS3 is broken, and I haven't actually broadcasted off a PS3 before, so that's all we've got for now. I'll sort of explain it as we go along, but yeah, it's I can't show you that game, unfortunately, but we're going to do this. We'll do it on Give Me a Challenge. I lost all my saves, which is really annoying. Control Scheme, Human Revolution, which is the controls they had for the previous game, which I'm going to keep because I like those. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, do you want to play the recap video now? No, I should have done it that way. Anyway, yeah. So there were 3 different endings. Squeenix, which we'll just do this as a completely new thing, actually, because I don't want to confuse anyone. Actually, let's just
I once thought I could save the world.
Jump straight in.
Now look at it.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Sometimes you just have to let go and embrace what you've become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are you?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Love Adam Jensen, man.
Have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good, because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you. Listen up, all of you. We got a sandstorm barreling down our arse and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Aran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get in tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts their party. Singh's cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way. This is where the deal's going down. A half-finished high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs. So when the incident hit, and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his Jinn crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the Jinn from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level, a halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
Okay. Oh, lethal, non-lethal. Now this is the question, how we want to play it. I think for the purposes of the stream and for the story in this particular instance, I'm going to go non-lethal.
We've got a UC in there. Might be easier to maintain his cover if he's not the only one still breathing when this is done.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, but if anything does happen to him, you'll be telling his wife. After you get out of the hospital, of course.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
Ooh.
Well, I'm not looking to play dice with anyone in there.
You need
looking to play dice with anyone in there.
You need something
Give me
distance.
something with distance.
Definitely.
Your call. Less chance of being seen and compromising Singh that way. One last thing, Jensen. Singh said the Jinn are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
I'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute. So we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your #1 priority is keeping the Jinn out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Time to put away your happy thoughts, gentlemen. We're approaching the target building.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Goodbye. 2029. So 2 years after the first game. God, I couldn't even begin to sort of. The cool thing about this is it's kind of a new start. There was no carrying on over. It doesn't really necessarily matter what you picked at the end of the last game. The outcome's still the same, which is interesting. One of the options is even to have Adam get killed and drown, but he obviously makes it out of there and doesn't drown. So I quite like that. It would have been quite nice to maybe have a bit of, but actually it's quite cool because this can be a fresh start, a new story, and completely brand new for anyone. Oh, also I should probably say, and I will say this, fuck it, there are versions of this game that are on YouTube that are 10 times better. I'm a very amateur streamer, so this will be, if you don't want to watch a kind of amateurish, not yet edited version of this, then because I haven't edited yet.
Team
Then
leader, this is Jensen. I'm on the roof.
Solid copy. Move into the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
So yeah, I was going to say, if you want to watch, there are some great YouTubers out there who have done an incredible job streaming this game and putting up well edited, fantastic. So yeah, do check them out. This is just this is a bit of fun. We're going to see how it goes. I might just stick to story missions just to move it all along and do side missions out of the stream, just because I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I've realised the scale in which I've picked for a game. This game is a lot of scale and requires a lot of intense sort of. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but yeah. Anyway, this is Adam Jensen, agent now working for Interpol. Oh God. I'll explain things as we go along, but yeah, this place is. There was one thing that was always cool with the first game. Haha! See you later. Yeah, the mechanics in this are fantastic. But the the gorgeousness of all the levels, the level design, and the concept art and stuff. Oh, you'll see it. Like, it's wicked. Human Revolution was one of the best games I've ever played ever. Seriously, like. Which was Human Revolution was the game before this. Oh, we're going up here.
Jensen, we're moving through. Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
The Gen have got a few Jennies up and running. Gonna have to hack keypads.
Should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
I think he's our, like, fun rival. We call it fun rival? No. Not fun rival. Friendly rivalry, man. Oh God, I got to remember all the controls here. So, right. So that's how we get all our things, all our stuff. Hypostim heals us. Gun. Bio cells are handy because they recharge our batteries. Boom. Yeah, Adam's badass, and as you saw from the recap video. Oh, yeah, Adam was attacked by those mercenaries, and he had to be augmented. Oh, okay. Yeah, he had to be enhanced. And there's this whole conspiracy, as you can see, which is way bigger than, you know. There's the Illuminati are involved. There's sort of competition between these corporations in biotechnology. Yeah, and so yeah, we used to work for Sarif Industries. Oh, actually, yeah, maybe we still do. We'll have to sort of see whether we do or not still. And Tai Young was one of their biggest competitors, and they're obviously, you know, screwing around with people, and almost brought her out the end of. Oh, that's a biocell. But yeah, really. Oh, that's bad. But that means we have power. Aha. Over the electricity. Oh. But yeah, so by this point, because of the oh. Oh yeah, hacking. I cannot remember how you do this. Fuck. So you capture the nodes. So we want to fortify. There we go. It gives us a bit. We want to get to here, to the registry. So we cut to this directory. We capture that.
Anomaly
Oh.
detected. Trace program initiated.
It's okay. We should have enough time. Come on, come on. Damn it, that's slow. Come on. Yeah, you can up your hacking skills. Oh. Yeah. Oh god, yeah. Registry has been breached. The device has been unlocked. Yeah, hacking is a big part of this actually. You want to sort of get good at that. I forgot about hacking. Oh. How do you? Aha. Covered tutorial. Follow the holograms mechanic. I won't look at the. No. What did I do? No. No, I said R1. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go back because this is a stream, so I'm just gonna try and use my best memory because it's gonna take ages if I don't really want. It has been a very long time since I properly played this, so you might have to bear with me. Ooh. So you can do lethal and non-lethal, but as we're playing non-lethal, I'm just gonna knock him out. You can do a bit of a Splinter Cell here. You can take him and hide him. Ooh. So we want to get to the atrium to stop this deal going down.
راح يكون من الأفضل إلنا نجيب أسلحة جديدة.
Come on. No, that's too risky. Yeah, stealth is a big part of this game. I mean, you can go in loud, that's an option, but stealth is a lot more highly recommended because I think there's a way. Yeah, I highly recommend stealth mostly because you're going to need to keep your wits about you. Maybe I do have to go this way. Oh! Shoot. You want to keep watching their movements. Shoot. Night night. I've already got the trophy for a non-lethal playthrough. I playing through the whole game without killing anyone. So if I do kill someone on the stream, I won't feel completely awful because no. Because yeah, I've got the achievement, so I'm all good. Oh shh. But we are going to try and not kill people. I mean, we're an agent, so I think we kind of have the license to kill, but it's kind of... I also feel like Adam wouldn't not kill unless he had no choice. And also, we don't want to prove the point of the people, because the whole problem now is that people distrust any mechanically enhanced augmented people. They're completely terrified of them because they're afraid that the org incident will happen again. Oh god. Okay, so we want to get to that. Oh, actually, yeah. Press pause now if you want to read this. I might capture... Oh god. Right, yeah, it's a stream, so I don't really want to... I'll read these in my own time, actually. I remember the gist.
Anomaly detected.
No.
Trace program initiated.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Access granted.
Yes! Look at that. Still got it. Even though I'm getting old. Ooh.
Jensen, Mac, listen up. Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big, and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
I can. Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
Ooh. Yeah, so we used to work for Sarif Industries, who they're big in biotechnology, similar to to Taiyang Medical. Forgot about this wall. And yeah, you know, since the org incident, it has not been good for businesses like that, because of course, you know, everyone was doing it. People were getting new limbs, new hearts, new bodies, new. You know, it was amazing. It's like, you know, when you first get hold of something, and it's like, you know, imagine iPhones, like smartphones, sorry, like, if they, you know, we have them now, everyone's using them, but if suddenly they all suddenly electrified everyone who owned a smartphone was shocked and zapped and horrifically burned or something, like, we would, oh god, I don't want to go down there, we would be, what would we do? You know, we wouldn't trust it again. We'd be terrified of the technology. We wouldn't want anything to do with it. So it's that kind of thing. You know, you'll see more of what happened to the outside world after Human Revolution once we've done this tutorial mission. Oh, I could have just used this. Oh no. But yeah. Adam was right at the centre of it, though. Adam was uncovering the, we were uncovering the mystery the entire time, getting close to the Illuminati and working out, you know, who they were, where they were. Nah, we're gonna keep it brief. Oh. No, no, no. Oh my god, who saw us? Oh, phew. By the way, for those of you hoping to watch a really successful, amazing, super stealth superhero Splinter Cell ass Adam Jensen, you've come to the wrong place, because I'm not amazing at this. Plus I haven't even sort of properly had a little practice since I tried to restore my save files, but I'm jumping straight in with slightly under practice. I wanted to do a new game plus, but as I made a video before, I lost all my save files because of, I mean, I won't get into it, but it's not fair what happened. So, but it's cool. We're gonna do it again. Oh. Aha. But yeah, as I say, this will be a non-lethal playthrough. However, lethal things may happen because, and I won't be as worried about it because I've already got the trophy, which was actually surprisingly not that hard to get. I mean, the only times it can be hard in this game is if you, you know, if you accidentally hold circle a bit longer than you're supposed to. Oh, wait, where did that? Ah, ghost. Where did that other guy go? You know, it's easy to accidentally just press the wrong button, but you can just not kill people. Ooh. No, 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 no. Sorry.
That was fast. We installed the signal. That was fast. We installed the signal booster already.
That's what we meant.
That was fast. We installed the signal booster already.
Right, so 2 dudes up there. Okay, so there's no going that way, unless that guy gets lost, but he's probably not. So, what we're going to probably have to do... Oh, Adam can jump high. So we've already got all our augmentations. I'll show you the augmentation tree in a bit.
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. You want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts. But I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
Haha.
No, there's nothing here, just that.
شكلنا كده جينا بدري مش شايف اي حاجه. نعم كلمني. صح.
Yeah, very Splinter Cell, hiding the bodies. You do not want them to see them, because otherwise they do... Oh. Yeah, that's another cool thing. There were always these really cool news reports of things that are happening in this very insane fictional world. And, what I'll do is I'll just do that. I'll hold it on there. Pause it if you want to have a little read. I won't do that now because it will just take so long. But I don't know if there are some important story parts. Oh, I was upstairs.
Jensen,
Oh, definitely.
what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jinn's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
No, we don't want to break that because they'll hear that.
All clear. Make no mistakes.
Where's that other dude? Yeah, he's not behind me, so...
انا ما بديش انه يكون هان لما تبدا العاصفه.
ولا انا. العملية دي كانت فكرة منيلة بنيلة.
Shoot. Wish I could whistle.
شكلنا كده جينا بدري مش شايف اي حاجة.
Come on. Come on, this way. Night night, stay sleepy sleepy. Okay. So there's one dude over there. Piece of cake. Oh! Damn it, 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 damn it. Alright, that was stupid, that was stupid. Idiot, idiot, idiot. Okay. Alright, alright. We need to take these guys out. Wait a minute. Let's go back to our vantage point. Oh. Yeah, no, that's... Okay, we'll just draw him over. Come on. Come on. Don't be shy. Come on. Okay. Night night. Also, be careful if you throw them, because you can throw them obviously. If you throw them too hard, they can die. So if you are playing as through a non-lethal, be really careful, because you could easily think, oh, it's just a game. They won't. No, if you dash them at a wall, they are gonna die. Oh god, there's a guy there. Two guys there. Tell you what, I think he's safe here. No one's really.
Did you say something?
Don't worry, people. He's not dead.
Should have brought the respirators.
You can't whistle, can you? Look at me. Hello. Oh, he's gone that way. Okay. See you later. We don't need to hide these guys too much. So we're getting to the atrium. That's the mission. We want to stop this deal going down. That's our plan. Yeah, so this place was abandoned since the org incident. It's funny, when he said apart from a few homeless people there, no one's been there since a few. I wonder whether they were here the whole... I know this is really weird. I wonder if they were here the whole time, or they sailed, or they got on a boat from the mainland and just decided, let's stay here. Hey, police can't get us here. And if you're homeless, this is the place to be. This is like gold. But I don't know where the homeless guys are. I hope they haven't been killed by the djinn. Anyway, let's... No, so we're going to go this way. Let's check our map. Cool. Oh wait. Ah. Cool, so we want to get lower. Cool, right. We can do that. Well, let's do this properly, because the last time was an absolute shambles. Okay. Let's go up there. Oh. Oh no, 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 meant to pick up, meant to pick up, meant to pick up, meant to pick up. Sorry. It was meant to be a leap, I mean a grab, not a leap and grab. Oh no, wait, that guy's gonna see us, isn't he? Go away. Thank you. Oh! No, meant to crouch! Oh no, he saw me! Well, he didn't see me, but he's suspicious. Wait, if we can hide this dude.
The storm will be here soon.
Oh fuck, this is
Listen
bad.
up, everyone. Chang's hacked into the Jinn's radio signal. Checking the patch now.
Oh
We
crap.
should be hearing Sing any second.
I done screwed it up.
الراجل اللي هيبقى علينا الحاجات جايه كمان شويه. روح قول لبقيه الناس ان انا هحصلكم وخليكم يعني منتظرين.
Patch is clean.
Solid copy. Good. I'll repatch us once the deal kicks off.
Damn it, I'm an idiot. It's alright, they're just running around. Maybe they think it's a mouse or a homeless person. Shit. Oh, much better. Sorry about that, everyone. That was terrible, terrible stealth on my part.
فينك يا سيد؟ الوقت بيعدي بسرعة.
Oh, no, 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 no. Stay here. I don't think we need to take all of them out.
We have no visual contact. We barely have audio contact. اهدى كده. أخيرا الصفقة دي هتجيب لنا كل الفلوس اللي محتاجينها عشان نشتري معدات ومكان أحسن.
Situations like this, sometimes you need to wait for them to kind of stop talking. But then there are times when they won't move at all, so it's tricky. You kind of... Not quite sure how best to approach this one. Just wait. Ah, yeah. Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, just wait that one out. Oh. You know what? Oh. I think we might even be able to use. Oh. Oh. Oh.
I don't like this place.
Oh no. No.
So much death. Hey.
Oh, no, 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 no! Yeah, yellow means they're suspicious of you and they're thinking, alright, what? And then red, you're in trouble. But if you do what I just did and knock them out, well, don't do what I just did and get caught like that. But if you do what I just did and get and knock them out before they go red, I mean, as they're red, they won't alert anyone. What you really don't want is any shots to be fired. That's when you're in trouble. Oh! What's that? No. Let's just move on.
Jensen, we're inside the atrium, taking up positions on the terraces. What's your 20?
Still moving.
Well, hurry the fuck up. Enemy helos inbound and this sandstorm's getting close. You get that comms booster disabled?
Negative. Didn't find it.
Well, you better hope Singh's cover stays intact. Otherwise, you'll be answering to me.
Alright, Mac. Chill your beans. Okay. Okay, so let's see if we get any better at hacking. 45%. 45. There we go. I mean, if this stream all goes well, I hope to really get into editing, and then you know, I'm going to hopefully narrow it down into a. Oh God, we're not gonna make it. There we are. I hope to narrow it down into a watchable video.
This is Jensen. Penthouse access route secure. Jin shouldn't be a problem. Over.
Copy that. About fucking time. Enemy helo sighted.
Okay, deal's going down. Deal's going down.
right, strike force. Position and hold.
Strike 1, in position.
Strike 2, all set. Strike 3, yeah.
Strike 4 in position and holding, boss. Eyes up, safety's off, guys.
Yeah, no shit, round nose.
Watch your fucking mouth, Holiday.
Both of you shut up. 5 in position.
Everybody stay sharp. Singh's got eyes on Shepard. Patching you in now. Target's in the AO. Remember, Singh's down there, so watch your fire.
You got balls, Singh? Executing a buy with a sandstorm on her ass?
I cannot take credit for Mother Nature, mister.
You can call me Shepard.
How biblical. Where's the weapons?
The Orcs. They're getting harder to come by. Guns are still on the chopper. Show me the cash, quick, and we'll...
What the?
Oh, shh. Ambush.
The park has been crashed. Shepard is dead.
What? By who? What's going on down there?
Miller, this isn't the Jinn. Repeat, it's not the Jinn.
Who is it?
They're after the weapons. Open fire! Open fire!
Weapons free! Open up!
Greedy, making a grab for the chopper. You got a shot?
Negative. We're under heavy fire down here. We can't let that chopper take off, Jensen.
You know what we're gonna have to do then?
I got it.
You know what we're gonna have to do? Get to the chopper!
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
I'm not going to get there. Get there in time. Oh god, there's a bad war zone down there.
Jensen,
I think
this sandstorm might have just bought us some
we
time,
might have to go
but you
lethal for
need
these
to
guys,
disable that chopper.
because these guys will murder us. All right. Oh god. Oh wait, I think we can. We need our eyes. How do I equip eyes? Ah! Wait. Wait, how do I activate? No, I want to activate my eyes. No, oh god, I can't remember. It's alright, these guys can get lethal because they're lethal themselves. Although we should stick to knocking them out. Ah! We'll try knocking them out. We want some of them to be arrested. Oh god, we're gonna die. I just realised. Oh god. No. Oh god, I should have really checked the controls. There we go. I can't remember how to gather my eyes. Give us a battery.
Miller, chopper's been grounded. Repeat.
Jensen! You're welcome.
Cheers, Mac.
Shit.
Artificial eyes to prosthetic limbs.
From molecular-sized computers.
Human-controlled evolution available to all. We will merge with machines, with
When
computers.
this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you. No, stop! And plan. scenes of horror.
That was Hugh Darrow's voice.
Madness has gripped mechanically augmented people.
Shanghai, Los Angeles, Ankara, Dubai.
People are dying out there. Millions of people. The search for survivors in Pangaea has been downgraded to a recovery mission.
The Czech Republic leads a growing list of countries calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens.
It's a new world, Adam. It's afraid of people like us.
Bust into safe and secure segregation. Seraphine Industries closely reports.
You didn't think it would end with the AUG incident, did you?
We were victims. This is retribution for a tragedy we cannot control.
They control the news. They buried the truth with disinformation.
Multiple detonations. Looks like car bombs.
Another terrorist attack, this time in a police station.
The United Nations Security Council has tasked
A new anti-terrorist intelligence and response team will have Task Force 29.
And they found us. Oh.
I won't let it happen again.
Yeah. Welcome to Deus Ex Mankind Divided.
What have the events in Dubai cost us?
They knew the risks.
How many assets did we lose?
All of them. The sandstorm didn't help.
The mission was a success.
Clearly, your scale for success is a generous one. However, the erratic nature of the attack could work to our advantage. Interpol will be confused for weeks, and with our continued guidance, the people will come round eventually. We are all in this for the long game, after all.
That's never changed.
You think so? Do I need to remind you all how far we have veered off course? The AUG incident has caused a schism in society. Things are worse than we projected, and growing more unstable every day. This will not be tolerated. To ensure the success of our vision, the disruptive elements must be excised.
No one here disagrees with you. But let me fly to New York and I will personally evaluate the situation. We may already have the votes we need to ensure that the Human Restoration Act passes.
Very well. Stanton, you accompany. We may need to exert financial as well as political pressure to silence anyone opposed. Proceed. Elizabeth, I'll contact you later.
It won't succeed, Lucius, even with Dowd's money. You know what Rand will find in New York? Weak, ineffectual men. And with Nathaniel Brown still an unknown factor.
Of course. That is why we're proceeding with our alternate strategy. You have claimed much in the past, Huge. This is your chance to deliver.
Everything is in place. We can initiate whenever you wish.
I'll secure your communications, Bob. Jaina seems to have eyes everywhere these days. He and his Juggernaut Collective...
Jaina's won't be an issue. I've made arrangements. I laid the foundations. Now it is time to get everyone's attention. Page, activate the sleep cell.
Yeah, Bob Page is a major player in the original Deus Ex, and also he's in the shadows of the last one, but elusive, let's just say. He's elusive at the moment.
Konečná stanice Růžičkovo nádraží. Příjezd za 5 minut.
Miller, it's Jensen. Just getting off the train now.
Copy that. We'll debrief when you get in. You coming straight to the office?
Unless there's a problem at a checkpoint.
Yeah, but
Your
this
papers
is the
should be in
capital of
order.
Czech Republic.
Just keep
so
your head down. Miller out.
We are far from Detroit's where the main game is kind of set. The previous game's kind of set. This is a totally new place. Ooh. Cool. So as you can see, yeah, there's bad.
Damn it. Oh, cool. Damn Clank! Why don't you watch where you're going?
Here, let me help you with that, ma'am.
Man? Seriously?
I could have gone with Sweetie. You get my message about Dubai?
Yeah. I'm glad you're all right, Adam. That ambush sounded pretty bad, man.
Not something I was expecting, that's for sure. Any idea who hit us?
Well, I'm sure your task force will come up with something. And that it won't be what the Juggernaut Collective digs up. Kinda odd, though, don't you think? Interpol sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling. Last-minute intel. We were the only strike team available.
Yeah, well, that's a lie. Better get moving. The Collective has been keeping tabs on all task force divisions ever since we slipped you into one of them. They've got a team in Oman, moving a hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
I don't know. If the task force is an Illuminati front, like we all suspect, it doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
Augoveb, připravte si papíry. Připravte si papíry na inspekci.
Don't make a scene, Adam.
Wouldn't dream of it, Alex.
Nezastavuj se!
I swear it's gotten even worse here in the past few days. Everyone looking over their shoulder. Terrified Augs like us are going to attack them again.
Somebody probably will. Treat people like animals long enough, they'll start acting like animals.
You say that like there's nothing we could do to stop it.
I already tried 2 years ago. It didn't work out so well.
So what? Are you saying we should just give up? Let hatred and prejudice take over? To hell with that!
I'm saying I can only go after enemies I see, Alex. The men who caused all this, the true power brokers, they're the ones I need to stop. I thought you knew that.
I do. You, me, the Juggernaut Collective, we're all trying to stop them. Doesn't mean turning a blind eye to...
Then help me find them.
Jeez, look at that tank. Tank man. Yeah, so a lot of the public's like completely opposed to mechanically augmented humans now. So there's checks everywhere, man. It's bad. It's bad. Everyone's on the edge thinking that something like the Org incident will happen again.
City. Come on. If you're right about Dubai, about the Illuminati needing your team as witnesses, then we need to find out why. Who gave you the order to mobilize?
Miller did. But it probably came from someone higher up the chain.
Doesn't mean he's not in on it. Ever heard of the NSM?
A neural subnet, sure. In TF-29, directors use it to plan ops and communicate privately in cyberspace. What's this?
Whisper chip. Custom-made wiretap device. Janus designed it to fit inside the NSM's motherboard.
Ah, the elusive Janus. Leader of the hacktivists. Am I ever gonna meet this guy?
Someday, maybe. Right now you need to concentrate on Miller and find a way to access the NSM's motherboard.
Oh. Shit.
Alex, you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Do you hear that? We're gonna check it out.
Okay, be careful. We'll talk.
Stand back, let me help. Hold on. Shit. Alex, it's Adam.
Hey, you sound like shit. How you feeling?
A little sore, but I'll be alright. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've been through worse. Jesus, how
God
fucked up
damn
is
it.
that to think, huh?
Listen, Alex, my systems are acting up a little, so I've got to get checked out. But if you want to meet or...
What? No, I'm fine, man. You just take care of you. This girl's built tough. Give me a call when you're useful again, okay?
All right, I will. Talk to you soon.
Yeah, we got stash of stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work out what I'm gonna do about the pocket secretaries, whether I read them all or not. Just pause it if you want to read any of these. Actually, just pause the video. Oh, this is from Frank Pritchard, our mate. Yeah, he was one of our friends. He was our kind of liaison kind of guy. And he was our tech-savvy dude from our work. Computer genius friend. Oh, more on him later. Let's. I like this, Adam's kind of fascination with fixing watches. Kind of like symbolic.
Open blinds.
Good morning, Adam. You have one new message.
From?
David Sarek.
Oh.
Play it.
So, yeah.
I know it's been a while, but after what happened in Prague yesterday... Look, son, whatever reasons you had for not getting in touch these last 2 years, life's too short. I'm leaving for London soon, but give me a call.
You saved his vidcall number?
Yes, Adam. Just activate your TV system.
Yeah, we used to be his head of security at Saraf Industries, and he augmented us. He got us. Was an ally. David Saraf was never a bad guy.
Adam, thanks for calling me back, son.
Saraf.
I heard about the bombing in Prague. It's all over the news. Did anyone you know get hurt?
You know me. I tend to keep to myself. I'm surprised you even know I'm here.
Interpol called me when you applied for the job, part of their extensive background checks. I gave you a glowing recommendation.
Thanks. What do you want?
What do I want? Jeez, Adam. I know I did some questionable things in the past, but a lot's happened in the last 2 years. To both of us.
Ooh.
That's true. For what it's worth, I'm glad you made it out of Panchaea.
Thank you. It wasn't easy, as I'm sure you know. I was at death's door by the time the rescue crews pulled me out of the wreckage.
Yeah, we all nearly
Doctors
drowned.
were stitching me back together. My company fell apart. Wasn't anything I could do to stop it, not from a hospital bed.
I heard Tai Young Medical bought everything up.
They're the only biotech corporation that could after the incident. Our patents, our tech, everything. Oh well, sometimes one dream has to die so another can rise from its ashes.
You talked to Pritchard lately?
Frank! Out of all of us, I think he's the one who's changed the least.
He'd probably tell you there wasn't anything about him that needed changing.
I'm sure he would. But when the world transforms itself the way ours has, people need to adapt or get left behind. Frank's freelance now, but he's still in computer security, still in Detroit. I don't know if he'll ever leave.
You heard anything from Megan?
After all we went through, I thought she'd stand by me. Still, you know, she always wanted to be at the cutting edge. She didn't see a future for herself in Detroit, so she went to VersaLife.
She moved to Hong Kong?
San Francisco. They've got an offshore research facility there named Roca Seca Beach. I'm sure you've seen it in the news.
California, huh? I wonder if she's told her mother.
You want my advice, son? Write her out of your life. Because I'm damn sure she's written us out of hers.
Yeah, it was his ex.
Your message said you were going to London.
She discovered...
Casual trip? Or is this tied to the new dream?
I'm meeting with the Santo Group, Nathaniel Brown and his investors.
Santo? They built the Udalek complex, the Og Ghetto, here in Prague. Why are you meeting with them?
Brown's got big plans. He wants to focus on real solutions, ideas that look to the future. You've heard of the Safe Harbor Initiative?
I've heard of Rabia, the walled city he and his company are building in the desert for Augs.
Rabia's just a part of it. We're talking about self-sustaining, energy-efficient arcologies that can be replicated anywhere on Earth. Cities built by the augmented, for the augmented.
Where the dream of self-controlled human evolution lives on.
It may not seem like it right now, son, but one day, people will move on from the incident. And when that happens, we'll be ready for it. I'm glad we caught up, Adam. I've always tried to look out for you, you know. That bombing yesterday.
You didn't call to talk about the bombing. Just ask.
It's nothing, really. I just need a signature so I can finish filing the bankruptcy paperwork.
You need my signature?
Yeah, apparently there was some kind of bureaucratic mix-up caused by you being declared legally dead for a year. The apartment in Detroit was leased in your name, even though we paid for it.
Fine. Send me the paperwork.
Thanks, Adam. I appreciate it, really.
Goodbye, Seraph.
Cool. That was our old boss man. Ooh. Oh, no, not yet. Right. Well, I'll tell you what, unfortunately I have to go to work. So I better go, but that's just the beginning. Thank you for watching. We're going to be carrying on with this. Definitely, there's lots more to do. So do stay tuned, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. There is more to come. It's just the beginning. I hope you've enjoyed the beginning of Deus Ex Mankind Divided. And yeah, I will be doing more very, 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 very soon. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye.